And we're back. Okay, so Lance and I have a special guest. Please introduce yourself. I'm so excited.
Hello, everybody. I am Jamal Watkins. Nice to meet everyone.
Yes, he gave out his government name, so you guys can look him up on Facebook and see what type of dude he is.
Be ignored.
Okay, Lance, you got something to say to the people?
Depends on what the subject could be about. I don't know.
Oh, okay, so let's all right, because I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Okay, so tell me, how was your Thanksgiving? What did you do?
As a matter of fact, technically, I forgot it was Thanksgiving because, obviously, when you're in college, homework takes all your free time.
It really
so technically,
does.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it didn't feel like nothing. Me and my friend, we went out to, met her family and stuff like that. And, so we eat all the food, Bob burned it out in the bike ride and I fainted at school within the next day. So technically, it was like another work week. So it's no Thanksgiving, to tell you the truth. Just another work week.
Mm-hmm.
To tell you the truth.
Jamal, how was your Thanksgiving?
So, my Thanksgiving, I was spent working, holiday pay. My family spread all over the country, so there was no real family to go meet up with. So, my housemates had a gift for me when I got home, which was a giant plate of food.
Oh, okay.
So, it was piled high with ham and turkey and stuffing and all that stuff. It's supposed to be for 2 days, but I scarfed it down in one sitting.
Oh, he was hungry.
I wish I had a stomach like that, because mostly when I only eat a handful of food, I get full and I waste it. I'm jealous of you. Shoot.
Same here. Let me tell y'all about my Thanksgiving. So I dread every year. There's some people's homes you gotta just go ahead and just tolerate them, even if you don't really like them. Like some people inviting to your wedding that you really don't want to be there, but they have to be there. So that's my family. My sister is grade A boring. When I say boring,
put her out like that.
I'm gonna put her out like that. This is the same woman who didn't want to buy me with my credit card the Snoop Dogg hoodie because she says, "Oh, this is terribly offensive." I'm like, okay. Anyway, very boring. This ain't the typical black household. Like we can't drink. Or we drink, we have to be very mindful because she has small kids around. We can't smoke. You can't go take a smoke break outside. Wow. We don't do no dominoes. Nobody in there plays spades. I'm like, what type of family is this? This is boring.
Now you put your whole family out there?
Yeah, I'm putting my whole family. They don't listen to me anyway, so it don't matter. I can sit here and literally talk about them or whatever. They do not listen to me. I'm telling you. But regardless of all that being said, like I said, the food was good, but it was just boring. I'm like, dude, I need somebody to come. Lance, if I would have known that but you say you had schoolwork.
Yeah, but the thing is, it was mostly studying for finals.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, imagine memorizing every product in Walmart. That's how much more studying I had to do.
Wow.
Like every product, even if they had 5 of the same thing, still study each one of them. Like the code, what they call that? What number? The UPC number? You work in the code section, Yeah, that. Imagine every number in Walmart. That's exactly how American government was. Literally. I had to study every last Kennedy. They have 5 Kennedys. They have 6 Nixons. They had how many... don't tell me how many Roosevelts they had. I have to remember.
Did you end up passing your tests and everything?
Well, technically, yeah. I want to say passing, but still around it. Like, if you pass something, you're still there. You didn't pass it completely, but you're still around. I want to say, borderline.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just too goddamn much, but I still pass. Shit. Just give me my goddamn credit. Shit.
Amen to that.
Okay, so also I wanted to tell my fellow, because this is my podcast, and I just say whatever the phenuck I want to say, because I know, look, I ain't gonna get canceled for what I say. But I had a few, I think during that week, or maybe probably the week afterwards, I had tried shrooms, right? For the first and last time. It was so fun. That first trip, it was perfect. Everybody was asleep. I was in my own world. And then for all those who don't know what shrooms are, it's just a y'all help me out with the word. Hallucinogenic. And it just like literally you can close your eyes and be in a dream world. You can open your eyes and just start seeing just bricks, just like, you know, I guess falling off the wall and coming to you. I don't know. Depending on what.
Well, just say mush. People will know. Like mushrooms. Like, because you just said shrooms. Because you say, for all of y'all who don't know what shrooms are, just say mushrooms.
Well, some people think it's just regular mushrooms you pick in the grocery store.
I mean, ain't it generally mushroom? Just say it's a type of mushroom.
Yeah, it's a special type of mushroom.
Because I didn't know what shrooms was till somebody told me, like, shrooms, how you pronounce that? Should just say mushrooms. Like, this whole time it was mushrooms, you did? Okay, that's all right.
Magical mushrooms. But look, let me tell you, I had an orgy. In my vision, like, I had an orgy with a bunch of people. I don't even know who these people were. And it was, like, just amazing. Like, I literally just started hearing sirens. I didn't know if they were real sirens or what, but I heard sirens. But I'm like, they have to be real because I live in the hood, right? So then I started hearing dogs barking, and then I think I heard a cat meow. So I think the dog ate the cat. I don't know. It was cool.
I thought you had a cat.
I do, but I don't know in this shrooms and on this trip. I don't know what happened, but it was fun. It was very fun. And I won't do it again because they're like, it's expensive for one. And then on top of that, it's kind of like one of those things I wanted to get out of the way. Like, because I know when I make it big, they're going to like try to offer me, hey, you want to try this? You want to try some cocaine? I'm like, I already tried that. I haven't really tried that, but I'm just going to say no. I've already tried everything. Because I'm telling you, they really will tempt you. Hey, Liz, did you say something about, like, you said something about you had promethazine or something like that at one point? And you said that you hated it?
Let me tell you something right now. I had that. And I had something else because I got in a moped crash 2 years ago. Exactly 2 years ago from today. Today's December 6th.
Okay.
Exactly. 2 years from today, I got in a moped crash on Old National Highway. Wow. And the thing is, I woke up in the hospital. I lost half my memory. I was always speaking French or whatever. But when I got my memory back, they gave me these antidepressants. Now, let me tell you something. These antidepressants are like anti-lives. Okay? Let me tell you something right now. They told me to take one, right? One tiny pill a day. I only took a quarter. Do you know how tiny a quarter is? A quarter is 1/4. Okay, that means it should be 4 times weaker than what I'm supposed to take.
That's right.
So technically, I put 1/4 in my mouth. That thing had me dead for a whole week. Wow. Literally, they gave me 100 capsules of them things. I threw 99 and 3/4 of them away. Alright, because literally I had so much drain, like my energy was so drained, my eyelids didn't even have energy to close when they sleep. I slept with my eyes open because I was too tired to even close my eyes. Like, never again.
So they
never
had you
again.
tripping.
That's what I get. They had me tripping, falling, and busting my ass. I don't even know what they had me on.
That's funny, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I actually prefer, to be honest with you all, I prefer shrooms over weed. But at the same time, shrooms, that's like an all-day high where you're just stuck. And it's like, I don't want to be like that. You know, the trip was fun. But like I said, weed is more, it does have, you know, a better repertoire and everything else. But like I said, out of all the drugs I've tried, that was funny, Lance. Out of all the drugs I've tried, I like the shrooms definitely better than the weed. So, I gotta give you an update, guys, as far as like with men. So, you know, it seems like towards the end of the year or whatever, my life is every week I got something crazy going on.
Yeah, you told me.
So, let me do a short. I'm gonna talk about 2 different guys. So one of the guys, I'm not gonna say his name. Let me give him a code name. Let's call him Locked Up, because that's what he is, okay? So anyway, so Locked Up, met him when I was coming out of high school, a year after I graduated high school. And you know, never kept in touch with him or anything else. But here's the thing. He shot me a message through my DM, say, hey, I remember you, how's everything going? So I spoke to a friend of mine who actually introduced me to him, and she's like, oh yeah, you know, he's currently in prison. You can reach out to him, see how things are going. I said, okay, cool. That was a bad idea.
Sounds like a bad idea.
It was a bad idea. Well, here's the thing. It was a bad idea at the time, but it's nothing but entertainment to me now. So he tells me, at the time he told me years back, and I knew something was up because he told me years back He says, I work in the entertainment industry. I know all these different celebrities. He gave me his phone and started showing me Chris Brown's number, all Travis Porter, if you guys remember them, all these type of people. And I'm thinking to myself, you just met me. Why are you showing me these people's information? So then I told him, I said, I forgot about it, but I told him, I said that I wanted, him to put me on with Travis Porter. He said he would. Y'all think he did?
Nope.
Of course not. So anyway.
Catfish.
So
Just saying.
Yo, these could have all been little code names for his people in jail. He just put them that way.
Mm-hmm. So
True.
So he like I said, that was a year after I graduated. I think he had went to jail like maybe a year, in probably 2014. He went to jail. I had to stop speaking to him in 2013, and so currently he told me he's in a halfway house. But with that being said, I spoke to him last week on the phone. We were talking for probably like 30 minutes, and then all of a sudden he mentions out the blue, Allen Iverson sends me money, all the time, and I talk to him every day. I put that on my kids, on my mama. Niggas be lying. They always want to put it on some. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out, he just mentioned that out the blue. I said, okay, if you really know Allen Iverson, I said, put me on. He's my favorite basketball player. He's like, oh, yeah, well, he lives in North Carolina now, and I got this man's address. I can really introduce you and stuff like that. I said, okay, I don't know how this is going to happen if you're in a halfway house. But regardless of all that being said, the next day I'm on the phone with him. He sends me a message as we're on the phone saying, if I jack myself, would you watch me? First off, I've already seen your penis, and you don't know I've seen your penis because the girl who you introduced me to showed me a picture, and there's nothing to jack. It's I'm telling you all, it is an inch worm, and this dude is black, so he's giving all the black guys, a bad rep right now. So I'm just
calling out his dick game.
Wait a minute. Why did another girl show you his dick?
First off, why is he texting you about this?
He said he didn't want his bunkmate to hear what was going on.
What's a bunkmate?
Bunkmate means prison mate.
Oh, prison. Okay,
yeah, cellmate.
I thought you said a bunkmate.
No, bunk.
Okay.
B-U-N-K. No, he didn't want the girl. I mean, me and her, we both live a wild lifestyle. So, I've seen her naked and she's seen me naked, and it was cool back in the day. It was great. But anyway, so with that being said, he's over here saying, oh yeah, I don't want my roommate to hear this, and I'm thinking dude, first off, mind you, he's 30-something, early 30s, right? It's you can't offer me, you can't check to see if I need something financially before you offer me your services. Can you watch? I mean, come on now. He reminds me, I think I'm sure he's giving the same game to 6 other different women, and he just needs, somebody to talk to because he's lonely and he's somewhere in the middle of Georgia that nobody's heard of.
I know, right?
Wheeler County.
Yeah, he's probably out there.
Cook County or Hawk County or...
Yeah, it's that's my entire, like I said, that's my entire issue, as far as with everything. Jamal, do you have any thoughts about that?
Honestly, the fact that this friggin' clown decides in the middle of a normal conversation to text you about watching him jerk off.
He's like, do you watch porn?
That's right up there with the weirdos who are on the cam girl sites asking them to see their feet. Every other normal guy is watching the same video, watching her pound herself with this freaking 3-foot long dildo, and you got that one guy who barely speaks English saying, "Feet, baby, please."
Oh my God!
Please. And you're like,
oh my God!
You're like, what? This guy's sitting here in a normal conversation talking about, can you watch me? What entertainment are you getting? Do you have the thrill of being watched? Are you gonna sit in a movie theater? What was his name? Pee Wee Herman, wasn't it? Got caught jerking off in the movie theater.
One of those. Well,
wow, I didn't know that.
I did hear of somebody doing that.
I think it was either Pee Wee Herman or some early comedian got caught in the theater jerking off, and it's just that thrill of being exposed. But when you're in nobody thinks about that in the middle of a normal normal adult conversation. Hey, by the way, I'm gonna start jerking off. I want you to watch. Yeah, just watch me. Like, no, sir.
Some people are just really, and then he sent me a message when he accepted me, like, as a friend on Facebook. He sent me a message right after saying, "Be patient with me. Don't be entertaining any of these other guys. Like, just wait till I come out. We can do something." He said he gets off papers like in April. I'm like, dude, I'm not waiting for you. I'm not. I'm good.
Oh, he's one of those guys. He's one of those guys who sit in prison trying to woo these women and falling in love with them, falling in love with a guy that they're never going to see behind bars, talking about, I'm married, I'm just on the inside. No, sir. You do not need to be sitting there behind bars in a halfway house trying to get some pussy, trying to talk to somebody. Your ass needs to be talking to a therapist, trying to figure out how you can better yourself when you walk out those doors. Otherwise, the first thing you're going to see is another set of freaking flashing lights in your rearview mirror because you done did something stupid trying to chase after these women.
It ain't worth it.
It's not. I'm like, dude.
Your priorities are jacked up, sir.
I'm like, dude, I just don't have time for it. Alright, so that was a short story. Let me give you guys a long story of a different person. Okay, so this other person, I met him last year at a graduation party, and he we had a good conversation. He's like, hey, you want to exchange numbers? It was a few days before my birthday. He's like, you want to exchange numbers? We can go out. I said, okay, cool. It's birthday week. Might as well take me. It's my birthday. So anyway, we end up going to the movies. But here's the thing about him. He likes texting thesis statements instead of being on the phone. I'm like, I don't have time to read all that.
Oh, my goodness. And I just took my writing final. I don't want to hear that word again.
So that's what he does. Like, Jamal, didn't you say that you don't understand people who will text you paragraphs upon paragraphs and they ain't have nothing to say?
I'm sitting there on my bed watching YouTube, and I get a ding, 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 and I look at the text message, paragraph, ding, another one pops up. All right, I pick up the phone and I call him. What's up? None, I'm just seeing what you're up to. Nigga, didn't you just text me like a whole fucking essay about some stupid shit? Run your mouth. Because a conversation will always go quicker than a text conversation. But when, for some reason, guys will sit here and text. But the second you get them on the phone, they're like, alright, I'm gonna go. Like, what did you want? Guys are terrible, notoriously terrible, with holding a level-headed conversation for more than 10 seconds. To the point that a normal guy will have a normal conversation with a woman and her mind is blown about the fact that he actually sat there and talked to her about one subject for 15 freaking minutes. And she's like, oh my God, you're such a great conversation holder. What? We had a 15-minute conversation about the price of tea in China, and suddenly I'm the best. Save those compliments for guys who can talk to you for hours about shit, and just hours, and just talking on the phone, and you go to bed happy because you just sat here and talked to a dude for an hour and a half about anything that came to mind. But you got these guys who are just like, I'm going to text her. 5 minutes later. Are you ignoring me? 5 minutes later.
Oh my gosh.
Please. Are you ignoring me? Baby, hey, I thought we had something good. You know what? Fuck you too, bitch. We ain't talking. That's why I knew you were a hoe. Oh, I'm sorry for those messages I sent. Or even worse, my cousin took the phone. He thought it was funny to text that. That wasn't me.
I've never had that response.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I don't. I hope I don't.
Oh, I've had that. I've had that all my life.
You have?
Yes, all my life. I've been having stuff like that.
Remember that crazy white girl I told you about?
Yeah.
She did that shit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I shit you not. One time I took a shower, and she had texted me right when I got in the shower, and I heard it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to see what that is when I get out the shower. I got out the shower to 15 text messages going from, oh my God, my boyfriend's missing and probably dead in a ditch somewhere to, hey guy, you're a piece of shit, fuck you fucking nigger, yada yada yada.
Not nigger.
Yes. And then
G-E-R. G-G-E-R.
The double G-E-R.
Like not Niger. Like
no. And then she swore up, down, left, right, center, front, and back that her baby sister took her phone. Since when does an 8-year-old pick up your phone and text people fucking nigger?
I mean,
yada,
professional.
Yada.
Like spell it correctly.
Full-blown articulated white girl English. She had disdain for the fact that a black man had the gall to ignore her. And I was like, Roger that send. I shit you not. Back then I had a phone. I couldn't block people, but I could put them on like a permanent ignore. Within a day, I had about an hour's worth of reading material.
Wow.
And I'm sitting there in the break room at McDonald's, because at the time I was working at McDonald's part-time, and I had these guys rolling reading this shit. And I said, guess what? I have her Facebook password. I changed her Facebook email, changed the Facebook password, and then I sent her a text message that said, I'm going to delete your Facebook. Facebook has a 48-hour timer. I'll talk to you in 48 hours. She goes off. I have her on speakerphone on the table. She's going off. And then her dad has the gall to call me, and I said, look, Facebook conditions, you read them, they say don't share your password. She shared her password. I have her password. I have paragraphs of bullshit that your daughter done sent me. You're lucky I'm not taking her to court. So she ain't gonna
want to tell her dad that. She's just gonna say, my boyfriend, I'm just saying, I always want to play the victim.
And I told him straight up, I said, if y'all don't change your act in the next 40 hours at this point, it's just going to delete itself. And she was the type of girl who has thousands. Like, at the time, I think she had 2,500 something friends on Facebook. How the fuck do you even know that many fucking people? Shit. Same type of people you ask them, hey, name 10 friends. Fucking bitch. But,
No point.
But yeah, I almost deleted this girl's Facebook because she was just so damn crazy. And she starts crying hysterically, like one of those social media girls that don't do anything else. And she's crying hysterically, so I just changed it back and I said, never contact me again.
And she hasn't.
She called me the first time me and my ex broke up. The day me and my ex broke up, like 4 years ago, she called me asking me what's up, trying to see what's going on. Bitch, how did you even know we broke up? Like, what the fuck? Not only the fact that you knew that me and her broke up, you knew the day after we broke up, you knew I was going through some shit. What?
Oh, shit.
So I went down her Facebook, looked at every single mutual friend, and I was like, did you tell Abby me and her broke up?
Oh, you said her name. I can't edit it out.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Abby is a crazy white bitch who has all these fucking disorders, and niggas don't let these white girls go crazy on your ass.
Damn.
Don't.
I think I made a joke on Facebook. It was something about the movie Hancock. I said I think the message of Hancock is the further a black man is from a white woman, the stronger he is.
I think I did see that.
It's true though.
That's so true. It made me think.
It is true.
It made me think.
It is true. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me finish up with the story.
I'm sorry. I went off on that.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Good. That's good.
No, it's fine. Because I like your rants. It's hilarious. So anyway, this dude, he ends up saying to me, because he ends up later on, I would say, he doesn't have any, he's boring. Just does not have any type of conversation-wise, just likes texting. And so, one day in July, this is 2 months after having this number, one day in July, it even got to the point where I would send an inspirational, message, right? Most people would just say thank you, amen. He would try to decipher the message, put paragraphs. My inspirational message might be like a paragraph and a half long. He'll respond back with a responsive paragraph and a half long, trying to decipher the message that I just said. I'm like, dude, who does this?
Are you sure he's a prison inmate, not a CIA message decoder?
I'm like, he just lit. That's what he would do. And I'm like, what?
Give me an example.
I cannot remember, but I honestly cannot remember. But he literally would say, oh, this is a good message. I think I see what you're trying to say is this, that, and the third. And he just kept going on, like, every single time. So anyway, moving on forward, he ends up shooting me another message saying...
I was about to say, what, he ends up back in jail?
No, this is a different guy. He ends up shooting me, because I met him at a family, reunion thing. So he ends up sending me a message asking me, he's like, hey, do you smoke? And I'm like, sometimes. And he's like, okay, so I got this hotel room and I want to, be able to, like, spend time with you. I can buy you some weed if you come and hang out with me for the weekend. I said, no, thank you. So then he gets angry because I told him no. He's like, you know what? I know you have guys that you smoke with, and I'm at this point, I'm done with you, and this conversation is over. Like, he literally sent me 2 ranting paragraphs, right? So then I spoke to his family and I told them what happened, and they were surprised. Like, I didn't think he would act like that. Mm-hmm. And so he shoots me a message again. This is the week of the day of Thanksgiving. Say, hey, Kendra, this is such and such nephew. And I said, hello. I said, what's going on? And he's like, how are things going? Happy Thanksgiving. I said, it's going fine. And then he's like, okay, good. I'm upstairs, playing and hanging out with the kids, grown folks downstairs. He's having a whole conversation as if everything's good. Did not even apologize. Did not even apologize for what had happened previously, right? So I sent him a message saying, I said to him, boy, what's
Damn.
I'm sorry. You reminded me. You just reminded me of all the God of War 5 Kratos memes. Boy.
Damn.
So I was like, I was like, look here, boy. What's actually going on? I said, you come back, don't even apologize to me. I said, I just wasn't. What is the issue? You got mad because I didn't want to spend the weekend at a hotel with you, or anything. And he said, well, here's the thing. Like, it's just a few times we went out. We went out 3 times, and we went out like maybe once a month. So literally, May we went out 1 time, June we went out 1 time, and July we went out 1 time. We went out 3 times. Like, each time that we went out, you all, money was being spent. We want to do what you want to do. It's like, I really wanted to spend that time in the hotel, just, for you to lay your head on my chest, because I thought I was talking to the girl that I could spend the rest of my life with. So then, hold on, Jamal, wait, hold on, you can blast off in a minute, okay? So then he ends up saying, he's like, I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with you, a girl I was talking to, I really deeply liked you. I'm thinking, like, how you going to deeply like me, and you don't even, like, talk to me? All you do is text, and I don't even really text back as much. And then, I told him, I said, boy, look, I'm trying not to say his name. That's why I'm calling him boy.
Well, so, you said man at least.
No, he's not. This is what little boys do. So I said to him, boy, look, if you want to do a free activity, it was summertime, so you can do more outside activities. We can go to the park. We can go to Walmart and just walk around in Walmart. We can go to Target, walk around to the toy department and just reminisce. We can just go to a mall and window shop. We can do something. He's like, I just wanted to watch cartoons in the hotel room, and you didn't have to stay there the entire weekend. I'm like, okay. So then I said, okay. I just let him know. I said, okay, well, I pretty much said okay to that. Moving on forward, he shoots me. This is like maybe earlier in the week. He shoots me because I was like, okay, I'm not going to call him just to see what he does, right? Because he thinks that I'm back in his good graces, or he's back in my good graces. He's wrong. So I'm just bored at this point, to be honest with y'all. So he ends up shooting me a message. He's like, hey, good morning. I said, hey, good morning. That's an hour later. He calls me at 2. I didn't respond on purpose. Then he shoots me a message at 3. Kendra, ... Then at 4 o'clock, you must be busy or laying down. Then at 6 p.m., I really miss talking to you, having, our conversations. So I call him. I said, boy, what's going on with you? I said to him, why you keep blowing up my phone? He's like, oh, what was going on? I said, I just didn't feel like talking. I didn't, that's honestly the thing. I didn't feel like talking. He's like, oh, okay. Mind you guys will think he's like 12, right? This boy is 30 years old. He's not all the way there. I think, he's not the highest grade of weed in the dispensary. Okay, he's the lowest grade. He's mid right now. Okay, you the lowest one. Anyway, so I mean, like I said, that to me is like, dude, I'm like, I don't have time for that. Okay, Jamal, go ahead, rant.
Okay, so you're telling me Nipple Dick wanted to sit here and watch fucking cartoons, and he wanted to bribe you with free weed to get you to, quote-unquote, lay your head on his chest and watch cartoons. Nah, he wanted you to lay your head on his lower goddamn stomach and fucking put Netflix on in the background. Dude had to come at you with the lamest fucking, weakest fucking game in the fucking book. That's like finding out a girl drinks, and you're like, hey, we can go get some drinks. You want to come to my hotel room? First off, you don't have a house. You don't have an apartment. You want to take me to a hotel room? What's going on at your house that you don't want me to come around?
Exactly. I told him that he didn't respond.
I'm all for, you know what? Like, in my situation, I live with three other people and, like, 3 freaking kids and a big-ass house. Everything I do recreational-wise, I take outside the damn house because I spend enough time in that damn house. I don't want to sit in that damn house. However, I'm not running around to every freaking girl in my phone book talking about, hey, you want to come have some drinks in my hotel room this weekend? Come on. Oh, no, I'm not trying to do anything. Let's just have some drinks and chill. Like, at least I'm going to be like, you know what? Not going to lie. Fucking might be on my mind, but I'm going to keep myself in control. I just want some fucking company. Because it's boring, and I want to have some friends. But it's going to be a mix of fucking people. I'm not just going to invite chicks. I'm going to be like, yo, bro, come on over. I'm spending the weekend in this hotel. Let's have some fucking drinks. Shoot some fucking dice. Play some fucking video games. Do something. But this grown-ass man, this grown-ass dude invited a grown-ass woman trying to get her shit together to a hotel room to watch cartoons.
Oh, wait, pause. I didn't tell you guys. When we went out to eat, I didn't tell you all this. When we went out to eat. Did
he order chicken strips?
No, we went.
Oh, my God.
No. When we went out to eat, I didn't tell you all this. We went to this little breakfast place, right? So he pulls up. He parked in a parking lot that says, if you're not using this, if you're not a customer in this bank, your car will be towed. Do not park here. So he parks over there, and I had to tell him twice. He jumps out with a do-rag. A do-rag? What are you doing wearing a do-rag to a... I have an issue with that. A do-rag. Okay, so he gets out the car, and I had to tell him twice. I said, dude, you know your car is about to get towed. He's like, oh, it's really going to get towed? I said, yes, your car is really going to get towed. He's like, oh, okay. The reason I said that was because I didn't want him to ask me for no ride. Say, okay, well, my car is towed. Can I get a ride? Because I felt like he's just that type of person. So it's like my entire thing.
Nah, he'd ask you for money to get his car back.
Exactly, probably worse. But I'm like, what are you doing? You come and we're sitting down eating, and he's just like not saying nothing. He's just on his phone the entire time, listening to music. He had nothing to say. I'm like, and then you hit me with a message. Hey, you want to come to my hotel? I've been at the hotel these last couple of days. I'm like, dude, you have an apartment. What, so like I said, what did you say, Jamal, the other day when I was telling you this story about, you said this, you're not no type of, you said, I want to see you like somehow, you're not like an amusement park ride, or what did you say, something about a circus attraction?
Oh, like, dudes be sitting here acting like it's your fucking turn. Like, you're not a fucking amusement park ride. You're not going to sit here and wait in line and just be like, okay. Like, no, we were talking about the other guy who was like, I know you be smoking with other fucking people.
Yeah,
that's who we were talking about.
That's the same person.
Triggered. It is the same guy?
Same person.
That shit fucking triggered me. Like, I hate when dudes will sit there and think because this woman is social with other men, she's obviously easy. All I gotta do is sit here and bribe you with some fucking weed and a good fucking time, and you're gonna just come over here and get in my fucking hotel room. First off, we got enough bullshit going on with black women in the fucking world right now for you to be running off to some dude's hotel room and spend the night with him just because some fucking weed. You don't know what he's like high. You don't know what he's like drunk. And he's like, oh, just come lay down with me and watch some fucking... Every time I think the words watch some cartoons, I want to punch this dude in the fucking dick and say grow a pair. Like, seriously? Cartoons?
Out of all things in the world.
Like, I watch anime.
I do too.
Don't get me started, because I was just about to ask. I was just about to ask.
I go, right?
Well,
that's why I'm hungry.
But, I mean, I watch anime. If I'm going to say let's watch some cartoons, I'm going to be like, yo, do you watch Hero Academy? Do you watch Fire Force? Yo, season 2 just came out. We can go to the hotel room, get high, get drunk, watch it, whatever. Do whatever the fuck. That is like-minded intentions with somebody. It's like asking a football fan if they want to go to a football game, or asking a soccer fan if they want to go to a soccer fan, or asking a lesbian if she wants to go to Hooters. You know, these are things they might be interested in. A grown-ass nigga... Is this Halfway House, dude?
No, this is a different dude.
Different guy.
This is a
but a grown-ass nigga
dude.
asking a grown-ass woman who's about her business if she wants to come to his hotel room to watch fucking cartoons. That's going to keep replaying in my fucking head because I keep thinking about this dude walking around and I don't know. Give me a look. I'm thinking skinny sweatpants. You're not wearing skinny sweatpants,
No,
are you?
I'm wearing skinny jeans.
Okay, you're wearing jeans. Cool. But I'm thinking some skinny fucking Nike sweatpants, raggedy Air Force Ones, a do-rag, fucking... What else? Trying to make all that work with a fucking polo or something, talking about he's covered in drip. He got the sauce. Come over, baby. Let's have a good time. Nah, I'm not trying to fuck. I ain't like that.
He's not even all that attractive. Like he's like you know all this money you spent. We went to the movies. I said let's do the first showing. That's like $7.
Okay.
You don't have enough money for me apparently.
Gentlemen, to any men who may be listening, I have spent extreme amounts of money on women with no attempt to fuck. My Achilles heel is alcohol. I can count on both fingers the amount of times in the last 2 years that I have invited a woman out to drink, spent over $100 on drinks and food, and bought the Uber to get her safely home, and then went my ass home with no intention to have sex. Once or twice it happened, but do I plan on these things? No. So if you're sitting here talking about let's catch a movie, let's go to fucking Red Lobster where they got 2-for-1 specials on fucking fake ass lobster or some shit, acting like you balling on a goddamn budget, how many drinks you want, I got a 2-drink limit, acting like you're gonna be driving home. Bitch, no, you don't even have a car. You're gonna fucking take an Uber home and you're gonna sit here and act like you gotta be limited. No, your budget is your fucking limit. You got guys out here who aren't even trying to have sex with these women, showing them 10 times of better time than you, and you're trying to get them in these situations to have sex. If you're gonna sit here and talk about how much money you spend, actually spend some money. Make sure that when she goes out and has a good time with you, if you're paying for it, if you're footing the bill, don't make her even think about the fact that you might not have the money. If you want to come out with me and we want to go to my favorite place, Longhorn. If I take a woman to Longhorn Steakhouse, she gonna see my ass order a fucking 12-ounce steak with fucking baked potato and fucking broccoli, a couple of drinks, a drink before the food, a drink with the food, a drink after the food, and she gonna be sitting there looking like, what the fuck? And I'm gonna expect her to do the same. Have a drink. Have another drink. No, do not have the fucking salad. You're gonna have the mashed fucking potatoes. I know you know how to eat. Diet my ass. You got them thick ass thighs. You better get a damn steak. Don't worry about it. I'll pay for it. Eat. And then your ass is gonna be happily sitting at your home in your own bed thinking about the great time you had and the fact that you didn't have to sit here and fight off a dude trying to get a blowjob to do it. And then the next guy's gonna talk about, hey, let's go to Waffle House and catch a fucking movie. Bro, that's like 6, 7, 8 months into a relationship date. That's not trying to get in the hotel room date. That's like, hey, look, I took you to Red Lobster and steakhouses for the last 6 months. We're going to fucking Waffle House catching a movie. I can get that 6, 7, 8 months into a relationship. But these dudes are walking in with the whole deck of cards being like, oh yeah, my ace in the hole, fucking Waffle House. You could have the Grand Slam. Yeah. Get that waffle. Yeah, you can have some cheese with your eggs. I got it like that. Nigga,
hell
what?
no.
Yeah, don't worry about it. No, you can have a soda with your food. Don't order water. Like he's balling or some shit. And then you're gonna catch the matinee. Hey, we got to be at the movie by 5 because then the prices go up to $13 an hour.
They're just broke. Lance, you have it because we gotta wrap this up.
Well, okay, this is my conclusion on this. To sum all of this up, okay, for all of you queens that's actually listening to this, I don't want y'all to listen to this good. Yes, I understand how the majority of black men is, alright? But I do not want y'all to really burn in your head or hardwire your subconscious to actually believe that all black men just want to fuck and want to spend time in jail. We're not like that. We are not like that. Like, I am dead serious because I know our stereotype is not really that good, but I'm just warning y'all right now. Yes, 99.99999, about 29s later, % of us, just want pussy, I understand. But please do not stereotype all black men like that, because we're all not like that.
There are some guys who will take you out and have a good time and take your ass home.
Uh-huh.
Proof, we're on this podcast, ain't we?
That's it. That's it. Okay, all right, we gotta wrap this up. This is you guys are hilarious. All right, guys, so we're signing out. So everybody give their social media information. Jamal, go ahead.
Shit, we gotta do social medias.
I mean, if you do, okay, all right, never mind. Skip Jamal. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? My Instagram is the_black_France_vibe. And that's my Instagram. And if you want, Facebook is Kivity Lunch Popping on whatever.
You might have weirdos from Africa trying to.
I don't care.
Okay, that's fine. All right, Idolized Dynasty, IDOLIZEDYNASTY. That's my Instagram. That's my Snapchat. And I'm not giving y'all my Facebook because I don't know who y'all are. All right, toodles.